Hi everyone, I'm doing something a little different. I'm adding a voiceover. I'll probably do this for longer videos or things that might be a little bit more complex. Just to give a little bit more context, you can still mute the video. I've left detailed text throughout, similar to my other videos. For this Let's Create, I'm going to use the Draw tool. I've already created a cornucopia. This time I'm going to trace what I've created so that I can make a shape that can be reused in Keynote. And I will show you how I do that and then add it to Keynote so that I can reuse it for other things. Right now I'm just taking the Draw tool and clicking around the cornucopia. I'm putting dots in the crevice at the end of the curve, and we'll use that to make our curves later on. To get a cornucopia, you can do a Google image search and get a photograph of a cornucopia and use that for tracing. If you're interested in this one, let me know in the comments. To finish the outline, just click on the first dot that you created and that will close the loop. To create curves, you want to hover over the line, a dot will appear, select that dot and drag it, and then the curve will start to form. You might be wondering why you want to do this. Creating it yourself gives you a little bit more flexibility in the shape and even the color. Right now, this is going to be a beige looking cornucopia, but maybe you want something that looks gold and white, or maybe fuchsia or burgundy. You can do that when you create it yourself in Keynote. If you ever accidentally click out of your graphic that you're working on and need to make it editable again, just right click on graphic and then find the make editable selection, select that, and your graphic will be editable again. I'm adding this circle more as a guide. It's not really needed. We'll adjust the circle a little bit later on in the video. You're going to get a line shape from the shape menu under basic, and we'll use these to create the grooves. I'm going to place lines around the cornucopia. They'll represent the grooves that are often found in cornucopias. As I'm doing this, I'm kind of adjusting the angles to make sure they fit, and then we'll add curves to these lines using the same technique we used earlier for the curves that you see in the cornucopia by just right-clicking, make editable, hover over the line, a dot circle will appear, and then you just grab and drag that and adjust the curve as needed. Next, you're going to select all of the lines, and you can use the object list menu on the left hand side and select them all there, and then adjust the color opacity. So now I'm going to create an outer ring for the cornucopia. This will be used along with a reef, and in a few seconds you'll see the reef. I create 2 circles. I put one circle over the other, make sure that the circle on top is a different color. And then I use the extract button in the arrange menu on the right side. This, along with the reef, will use to put in front of the fruits and vegetables to give the effect that the items are inside the cornucopia. So I mentioned earlier that we were going to use a reef and add some fruits and vegetables. I have some videos that I've already done, and I've included those video links in the description. To help organize the items in the cornucopia, you can use the show object list or hide object list, depending on what happens when you open up your Keynote. You can find that in the view menu. So if you go to view, there should be either a show or hide depending on how your screen currently looks. And then once that's open, you can move the objects either forward or backwards with a little bit more ease. For this last section, we're going to add leaves to the ground around the cornucopia. You can just find the leaf icon in the shapes menu, or you could copy and paste some leaves from the reef itself. Once I'm done with the leaves, I'm going to scale them down width-wise, and then I'm going to rotate them on their side, and it would give the effect of them lying flat, and then I'm going to copy and paste them onto the Cornucopia scene. If you've made it this far, thank you so much for watching. I hope this helps you create something today, tomorrow, whenever it is you start creating. Let me know in the comments what you create.